Hello, and welcome back to episode 2 of the Grand County of Stirland, my campaign for Medieval 2 Total War Call of Warhammer. As you remember last episode, we captured Poten from the rebels that held it, and we also lost the opportunity to capture Württembergen from the rebels before the Slovenia took it. As you can see, they took it, and they were quite willing to defend it, so they're kind of off the menu for right now until we build up more troops. I really still hope for more time to be able to weaken them down a little bit, or maybe at least take a couple of armies, so that way it gives me the opportunity to take some of these outer frontier settlements like Voidenburg and Tempelhof. But that might be hoping for too much. Good thing is we are now turning a profit, so we will be making money next turn. It's just I'm going to merge my units that are currently existing in this city, and I shall put them on the march once again. So we're going to take the ones that are not damaged, well, including the general, and we're going to put some spearmen, some river patrol. I'm just going to take both those guys, and I'm going to leave that as a garrison. We're going to go take the city. The only issue with this, because I'm playing on very hard, normally beastmen will leave you alone no matter how weak your armies are, but they will attack my towns if I do not have any sort of garrison within them. So this might end up being a risk. Hopefully it'll be well worth it, but that might be that's gonna be tough. I'm already committed, so I might as well do it. I guess we'll talk that time. And let's go for the siege. If they do attack, I should be able to hold them off, unless they like. The Minotaurs are within the city, so it should be relatively easy to get rid of those. And just make sure that we're building, or at least attempting to build stuff in every settlement. And hopefully those dwarves just stay over there. I don't want them any closer. They're allies, but I can't declare war on me. Just, I don't like the presence in my lands. And I guess rearranged garrison a little bit more.
You are the general. Move!
Just put a couple troops here. Ooh, so close. 200 would have got me an Overwatch Tower. And that shall be the end of turn 3. I hope those of you who are watching have enjoyed this campaign so far, because I really enjoyed just talking about it and just letting you guys see what I've been doing. I enjoy significantly less so the fact there are 2 Slovenian armies outside 2 of my cities right now, though. God damn it. Ooh, it's gonna be really bad if they take those. They haven't put them under siege yet, but my god, those are massive. I'm gonna have to take a look at the composition of them later on. Make sure there's nothing too powerful. Yeah, that should be easy enough. Got halberdiers can take on the Minotaurs. They will lose a lot, but they can take on other Minotaurs. The Zgors are nothing big, but the Beastigors quite fast. They run almost as fast as a horseman, so we're gonna watch out for those. And yeah, let's start the battle. It's really strange, the difference, like, in the vanilla game of Medieval 2, you cannot tell the difference between very easy and very hard AI, normally, except by frequency they declare war on you. But within this mod, I think the developers of the mod had made a good choice in making the AI a bit more aggressive, more likely to attack your settlements, and also much more likely to sally forth, even though, like, as you saw, they were outnumbered quite a bit. The Minotaurs might not even, like, I don't know how they saw the Minotaurs as making a difference either. That's the most interesting part. Probably just gonna go for standard sort of double stack line, put my general somewhere on the right. Oh wait, my general? Oh yeah. Didn't really take any losses. I figured I had the greatsword bodyguard. I'd forgotten the normal general. Which is alright. Where's my halberdiers? Okay, they decided they didn't want to move. You guys can go spearball. Form up with the pikemen. Just want to make sure I have a good line. Pikes aren't as good as halberdiers when it comes to dealing damage, but they are pretty good at holding the enemy, which is what I need them to do. The further back they go, the longer my archers have to pelt them, which is good. So let's just hope that they go as far back as possible. Just target the minotaurs for a bit and try and soften them up. Probably not gonna work. The minotaurs have a lot of health. A lot of damage. Fortunately, there's only 20 of them. They're also too dumb to have morale, so that's the thing. Well, that's 2 lines to charge through. And, oh great. I forgot they're on skirmish. That's gonna be problematic. I'm happy these pistols have such a high rate of fire. It just makes it so... Oh, it might not even do that much damage, it just sounds so cool. Which is, coolness is a factor you have to take into account, of course. Same for the general, try and take out the general. That's really surprising how good this Stirland River Patrol are. Because these guys are, like, as you can see, they are not the least armored troops you've ever seen, but they still take quite a bit of damage from just simply arrows. Where if I've seen muskets do next to nothing against them within the first couple of volleys. Yeah, I think I'm just going to commit all my swordsmen to the minotaurs. Those beastigores are going to be problematic, but I don't see no reason why my halberdiers can't hold them off. And if they can, it should at least give us enough time to deal with them later on. Oh, I thought he was dying. That would have been nice. This is a really beautiful mod. I cannot stress that enough. It's just so well made. Well, you still have uncomfortable, weird AI moves like what's going on here. They pull their troops ahead, turn them around in front of my archers. Can't expect everything. You just expect it. Enough. This battle isn't as hectic as the last one, at least for me. So probably gonna zoom in a bit more. There goes our general. Beastman number 5. Zoggon Queen. And now we just basically wait. Just try and pepper them with a bit more gunshots. Archers are gonna have to just wait for whenever someone like routs, they can pepper them with like arrows. Actually, I'm probably just gonna move them over here and get them behind those beastigores. Those would probably be a good way to handle that. I was gonna charge them in, but that would get too close to the minotaurs. Oh, looks like one of the groups routed. So I'll get my spearmen to go after the minotaurs. I'll run after these guys. And these guys should get behind the beastigores soon enough and just deal with, not quite kill and blow, but enough to give the halberdiers a bit of rest. Take a look. Okay, we took a look. If we get in the city, all the better. Just enable us to destroy the gate or close the gates on them. But looks like we're not going to need to do that. They're all dead. Let's go back, shoot at those beastigores. You guys shoot at those beastigores once you get in range and position. Oh, that's not good. I have no idea what's going on here. General, you need to get over there. Just in case. You need to have the maneuverability to get out. Okay, Stir River Patrol are in position. They can start shooting. The Minotaurs are trying to disengage, I think. Maybe go after my general, but it's really hard to tell because they came back at my troops anyway. Let's take a look at damage. We see them straight on their bows, and impressive. I really like that. and they didn't damage my halberdiers too much, which is nice. It's always a plus. Not damaging your own troops. You guys can put a guard, well, put a guard. Just gonna shoot at them. I can't really trust the archers to shoot at the minotaurs, because the minotaurs, like, they look like they have big models, but their actual target, like their physical hitboxes for like arrows and such, are much smaller. So pistols technically never miss within this game, but arrows will, and they will cause damage to your own troops. So now all we have to do is just watch the minotaurs get eventually killed by my troops. It might be worth it actually to position my archers to take out those minotaurs. I just hope I aim for the ones that are out here rather than for the ones in the mass of my troops. You guys are out of ammunition. You can't charge in. That would just be disastrous. So I guess try this. Uh-oh. Yep, I knew it. Good news is those guys can be recruited almost anywhere, and by disengaging they did take, not a big penalty, but they took a penalty to their defense. So I guess now we can charge her. He just dropped like a fly. I guess everyone, the only thing we can really do at this point, because everyone's so close, is just everyone dropping the melee, trying to attack. Like, that one regiment so far spread out, and it still does so much damage, just because of the individual strength of each of these minotaurs. From a war perspective, that's amazing. From a gameplay perspective, that's really annoying though. Simply because you have like these, not quite expensive, but they do cost money, like these units, and they're being defeated by like a single bowman. So a bit frustrating, but I do like the accuracy there that they do keep to. Now I'm kind of debating speeding this up. I probably won't. Probably will actually, simply because I don't know. It's like it's the same animation being performed over and over again, just leveling my troops. So you guys might want to see that. I can tell you who doesn't. That would be me. But oh, looks like they're losing their hit points. So maybe I will, just so you guys get to see maybe like the last major damage inflicted to this army before we go against the Slovenians. One can hope. It's like two fronts of the same squadron. The sounds they have are really nice. It does feel like they are hitting a shield, even though, as you see, they just get slaughtered pretty much every time they swing. As soon as these two guys are dealt with, we can free up the actual melee troops to come over and help. We've got a bit of swordsmen over here though. For the most part, everyone seems exhausted. I don't know. Minotaurs are shaken, so they're almost close to breaking, so I don't know if I should pull anyone back. Don't think I should. They should be fine just fighting a little bit longer. Well, they went fine. There goes one. Just concentrate your efforts on the remaining ones. Take a look. If he dies, that would be wonderful, because it would allow us to focus our efforts on the remaining ones. But it looks like he's going to be a stubborn son of a bitch and continue fighting. Ah. Ooh, that was... Guys, I know the flag says they're over here, but you should really be paying attention to the one already in your midst. Like, he's just as dangerous as they are. And he got farted? Like, the Minotaur just fart that guy into the air? I'd be curious if that was the case. see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I see them all. Every single annoying cowman. Yeah, that's been dragging on a bit long. Oh, accidentally clicked the movement attack, or movement order instead of attack order. Those two are dead. Are these the only ones left? Oh, that's wonderful. Now they're all in the location. This is going to be easier to get rid of them. There goes one. I guess the best way to describe minotaurs in this game is think berserkers from the original Rome. Those bare-caped Germanic men who could just lay waste to whole legions by themselves, pretty much. And then you would pretty much have the minotaurs. There we go. Victory has been achieved in the Emperor's name. I wouldn't call that heroic. I almost lost as many as they did, and they had much less, but I take what I get. I can't tell if it's magical effect or if that's poison on that blade. Judging by the way it looks here, like it's contracting, I'll take my poison. There we go. We've pretty much captured everything we can capture from beastmen and rebels, unless they take one of our friendly elector states, one of their cities. And now we have to work on the fun that is trying to prepare for Slovenians invasion. These guys are just... They're so tough, like they can just absorb so much damage. It's crazy, I guess is the best term to describe it. Okay. And I'm kind of spread thin at the moment, but I needed to capture those cities in order to get enough money. So it's kind of like a catch-22. Don't quite know if I should do this, or build units, but risk not having money, or have money but risk not having defense units. Well, that's actually not so bad. I got a bit of money from that. I can hire... I want to hire spearmen there. We have a decent sized army here. Hire some crossbowmen. Those guys... Okay, it's gonna be a while before they're recruitable again. And can't recruit anything there. So... Can't... Probably just gonna recruit spearmen in my capital. I'm not gonna attempt to pronounce that. That's just beyond me. It's strange too, because most of the other elector counts, their capital cities have like these massive like armor factories that you can build like, not top tier, but pretty good units from the get-go. I guess that's this like work bad can do that for me. It's just the problem is it's so far away from my starting army is that it's just not practical with Slovenia right on my doorstep just to send anybody over there. So it's kind of not useless, but next to useless. Good thing is my roads are going to be done soon. I can't afford a watchtower. Everything that's building that could be building is building, except for that. It's good that I checked. Can't build that just yet. Need money. Should provide more than a bit of money. I think it's worth the investment. Can't build anything here just yet. No money, once again. Normally it's a good idea to build just a small temple of Sigmar, just to get the faith going between your towns. Because while not important, it, like as you see, public order is already like 345%. But it'd be useful to have it even higher, so that way, bumping up taxes it keeps the public order happiness way within an acceptable sort of, like a really good sort of limit, which is nice. So, any agents not being useful? You got a priest.
Where to? At your the Empire. At your our cause is sire.
Maybe I should use that diplomat. I already have traded rights with everyone that I'm allied with. It's just that something like Averheim, you're being a bit cheeky. Not wanting anything. I'm probably like just one faction I can actually negotiate with, and they're down in the south.
Hail, friend. Soon everything will come to
Called the Border Princes, and hopefully I'll be able to get trade with them, because trade's always good. And it looks like this is. Oh, I'm really worried about that city. Can I reach? Yeah, I can reach there. I'll send some reinforcements. You.
What is your command, General?
I don't. I'll send you guys.
March on my command.
And in here,
Victory or death.
I'll just merge the rest of these guys.
Sigma, we have our orders, men.
The faithful shall prosper.
Stand firm. Victory or death.
We
And
await your command.
do I have a spearman? Yeah, I do.
What is your command, General?
I'm gonna leave the garrison at Wolfsback, which kind of
General, move.
lessens.
The darkness
It
shall
shouldn't
not
be.
defeat us.
They shouldn't be able to like destroy it within one turn,
We await your
but it
command.
is kind of risky to leave it like that. Let's see if it pays off, depending on where they go. Good to see that paved roads have been built. Those will always help out with troop carrying and all that. Ooh. I don't like the look of that.
Make a stand here.
That red circle you see on the left hand side of the screen, that signifies an event has happened, that an army of evil, either orcs, chaos, dark elves, whatever, has shown up there, and if I don't go and help, I'll lose a lot of, not a lot actually, I'll lose some income for a couple of turns, because due to the event, like, trade has diminished between our two nations, between me and Everheim, if I fail to help them out. It should be a pop-up there. Nope, that's not it. That was my timer. I need a... I'm gonna get the trade rights with the border princes.
Over there. That cannot be done.
Hope
I am needed over there.
I'm not gonna be able to get there this turn. I don't even know if I can actually negotiate with them. I think diplomats might be useful in or useless in this mod, simply because it's like hardwired from the beginning that you're allied with the Empire. You're allied to dwarves and elves and Keeslip, but you're always at war with, well, evil, dark elves, chaos dwarves.
While we call her your enemy, you and I cannot trade.
What? Who said that? Oh, okay, that was interesting. Really interesting.
Always ready to strike a deal with you.
Hmm. Okay, so yeah. When I hit enter, I'm pretty sure Sylvania will commence their attack, because they have enough weapons to do so. And that is the end of episode 2. Leave a like, comment, leave a subscription if you want, and I shall catch you all in the next episode.